I wonder, as such an accomplished author that you are, you're self-published, you've done this on your own terms and in your own way. What do you have some, maybe words of advice or wisdom you could, maybe share with our folks, because you've taken your own path. It's been hugely successful. And I'm sure you got, some, helpful stuff for folks.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, one of the most difficult things to do when you're writing and not selling books is to keep writing. And you just have to keep writing because if it's your passion and it's the thing you want to do, you will find the way. And so, you've got to keep writing your stories and you've got to let the world hear your voice because there is a market for it. And there are so many different stories to tell. And I think it would be a shame if people give up because they, feel like they don't matter, because I think everyone has an important story to share, and I think they do matter. And yes, there are hoops that you have to jump through and things that you have to do. But as you well know, we could do a whole series of podcasts on how to become an indie author. So it isn't an easy track. It does require, you're the only person that tells you to get out of bed and do your work every day. And so if you don't treat it like a business and you don't value your time, I ran a film school for years, and one of the things I always told my students was, you have to be a functional creative. Creativity is fantastic, and feed it and run with it and live with it. But if you can't make a schedule, if you can't set a deadline, I mean, often people will tell me, well, I don't want to put my book up for pre-order because I don't know if I'm going to make that deadline. Well, then you ain't taking your job serious, because if you worked at a job and you had a deadline for a project, would you do it? I mean, then you owe it to yourself to do the same. So that just, respect yourself and keep working.
I think that is such wonderful advice. And I know that there are a lot of people out there that need to hear it.
Mhm.
So Trixie, thank you for sharing
Yeah,
that with
this
us.
this guy does.
Yeah. I'm just like sitting here like, yes.